Hey guys, I'm Ryan Naylor and this is how to play Let It Go by James Bay. I've had this prepared for a long time, but I've just been delaying doing it. It was a student request, an old student of mine, Diane. This one's for you, Diane. And this is in a drop tuning. James Bay plays this in standard, but down a whole step. So this is what I've done with my guitar to match the original, and I hope it doesn't bother you that I'm doing it this way, but I think it's better to work with the song as is, okay? So you've got E, A, D, G, B, E in standard. What he does in this song is D, A, no, that's not right. It goes D, G, C, F, A, D, G, D, G, C, F, A, D. It's what he seems to do, I think, with a lot, if not all of his songs, this tuning. So it's a good one to be using. This transcription that I did is from a video. I'll put a link into the description box of the performance from which this was transcribed. And what I want to go through first is a little bit about the chord shapes and how they are formed, and then I'll go through the picking patterns and then putting it all together. Okay, so whilst we're in a different tuning, note that all the fret numbers and all the chord names and notes will be referred to as if we are in standard tuning. Okay, so this song is in the key of E flat major, and if we put an E flat on the 5th string at fret number 6, and then we can fill around that this E flat scale on string number 5. So and we can go below that, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1. If you don't know how to play a major scale on a string, you should. And I'll do some videos soon to show you how to do that if you don't know how to, okay? But that's the E flat scale. Now what these chord shapes use in this song is this scale harmonized in thirds. So if we put that scale on string number 4, we can see how we can harmonize this scale in thirds. If I take the first note, the E flat, and take the third note, then I'm said to be harmonizing in thirds. There's the E flat and there's the G. If I continue that process up the scale, and back down further, that is that scale being harmonized in what we call thirds. Now what happens with this song is that third note, the harmonized note, is moved an octave above, and there is a string number 4 to string number 2 octave shape. And it's down 2 strings and up 3 frets. There's my G note, there's my G on string number 2. So put those 2 notes together and you get that third again, but this time we say they're harmonized in tenths because we've gone an octave higher. Okay, this is a tenth. That scale harmonized in tenths sounds like this. Let's get that right. Sounds like this. Okay, if I continue down toward the nut from the 1, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1. They're the scale shapes he's using, and what he's adding to that is the open G string in this picking pattern. So the progressions, I'm going to refer to them by their scale number. So this is chord 1, chord 4, chord 6, chord 5, okay? That's what I mean. So hope you just watched that. So let's have a think about the picking pattern. What we do is we have got middle and index picking back and forth strings 2 and 3 in 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And we've got the thumb picking the bass notes. But the thumb is picking in a syncopated pattern. The thumb is picking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Get that right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you need to do that first with one single chord, one chord in isolation, the one chord or whatever, and just get that picking pattern down, because that's what's going through the whole song. What I recommend you can do is kind of play up the scale. Find those notes. make something up. It's a nice opportunity to create something yourself with this new knowledge. All right, anyway, the progressions. Let's start with the chorus, because that's everything stays on this same string set. So the chorus, we're going from the 4 chord to the 1, 6, 5. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go to the 2 chord, 1 and 2, 1, 5. Again, 4, 1, 6, 5, 2, 1, 5, like that. Okay. Taking the bridge next, because that also stays on these same strings. The bridge, we start on the 2 chord. 1, 5, 5, 6. So it's 2, 1, 5, 6. So the intro is a little bit different. We start on the 1 chord, and we shoot to the 4, and then we go down into the 8th fret. Finger 3 is on string 2, and I've got finger 2 on string 6 at the 6th fret. So the thumb is then moved to the 6th string. So at this point we go, the thumb is on the 6th string, I've got a mini bar on strings 1 and 2 in the 6th fret. There's that little moving part on the end. Pinky, 3rd finger, okay. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Second time it's easier, 1 and 2 and 3. Got my thumb over the top. This is how he plays it. Thumb is over the top, grabbing the 6th string. Mini bar with finger 1, and you got pinky and the 3rd finger grabbing those notes. I use the 3rd finger on these chord shapes because it helps to get you into position there. Okay, so the verse is going like this. From walking home and talking lows to seeing shows and having holes with you. Nervous touch and getting drunk, staying up and walking out with you. Pre-chorus. Then the shapes change on the pre-chorus, in that we've got 10th fret on the 4th string, 8, 8 on strings 3 and 2. Picking pattern is the same, but the thumb is now on string 4. So we go. I'm mini barring down 1 finger all on those 3 strings. 10, this is on string 4, it's 10, 8, 7, 6. And the notes on string 2 and 3 stay the same. So you gotta look out for the fingering here. It's finger 3 and then finger 1. All finger 1. Then I go 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Okay, so switch up from there. 1, 3, 4, and that allows you to walk back down. Okay. Okay, so maybe let's try and put that a little bit all together. Intro, here we go. This is verse 1. pre-chorus. Chorus. Intro and back to verse again, etc., etc. Hitting up the bridge. So we go. After the bridge, he picks the chords kind of all together. Then he goes picking outro. Didn't practice this very much before I filmed this, hence it being a bit sloppy. My apologies, but I hope that was helpful. It's a great little tune, a lovely little picking piece. So start with learning the chord shapes, find them on the neck, then add the picking pattern on one static chord, and then see if you can do the picking pattern moving from chords with that syncopated movement in the chords. Then look to hit up the progressions, put it all together, try to sing with it, and then have some fun with it. Hope that was useful. Give me a like if it was, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye!